Hi guys, happy Sunday. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. This is your general, oops, they're all flying out. All flying out. I've got my Native American music on today. I'm going to do some smudging. It's going to be one of those cleansing days. I've been out. It's a beautiful cleansing energy. Everything's on the floor. Okay, so let's begin. So I'm going to start with your colour cards and let's see what is going to be coming in for you. I don't know what's going to be at the top until the end of the reading. Brown. Establish boundaries. Maybe that's going to come up in the reading somewhere today. Who knows? What's this camera? Okay. So let's see now what is going to be coming in. So I'm going to cut the deck. And then at the top, we will read it. Okay, so let's start with you. You are the questioner. You are the first card, which is why it may resonate the strongest for you. The rest, guys, is what we call a prediction, and we will see what is coming up, okay? So, let's see. So, for the first card for my questioners, what is the energy for today? What is the energy for today for my questioners? That's interesting. I'm going to have that as a sideline. That's going to be my clarifier for the first card, okay? Oh, wow. What a happy energy. Okay, so you are actually the Emperor, which is a major arcana, and the one which wanted to come out is the Sun, which is also a major arcana, okay? So you could start to be recognized or feel recognized within yourself, guys, for all the progress that you've been making yourself. The Sun is an excellent card to have whatever the scenario. When the sun comes up, it's a good omen, and the fact that's coming up in your position shows that it's really quite fruitful for you. The Emperor is his own leader, he or she. There's no genitalia in tarot, it's just about the energy. The Sun of the Emperor shows that you are now shining in your own light, in your own truth, and it could have been a bit of a hard kind of lesson to get there, but you're standing in your own conviction. Now what this could also mean is that you are starting to think in terms of not necessarily seeking the advice of others, but listening to your own advice, and that could be the road less traveled for you. So you could do something completely different that you haven't done before, and start to work around that and how you're going to do things like that, or just take a different aspect, a different angle, and it's a feel good energy anyway, because you feel happy. All right, there's symbolic sunflowers there. They don't grow in a day. I mean, it takes a little while for them to get to that length, which is why I said it could have been a long time coming sort of thing for you to get to this point. But if this isn't with regards to like a project or such, this is you owning your own spirit, owning your own power. And maybe you've kind of freed yourself from a certain mind cycle, whatever that is for you. That could be anxiety, thinking about somebody. You fill in the gaps, guys. So an amazing first start. Amazing. The outside influence is another major. This is the Hanged Man. Okay, so what this means, it can mean literally hanging around. So you could be waiting on something and you're not getting it at the moment. That's life sometimes, guys. Sometimes we experience delays. Sometimes we are supposed to learn a lesson with regards to having to wait. Patience is a virtue and all that. Maybe patience is something you need to learn a little bit more of, but you're not minding so much here because of your energy. It's not like you're in a bad place waiting for things to come in. You're in a really good place, and whatever comes in sort of thing, okay? If this isn't with reference to a scenario with regards to job, homes, whatever that is, somebody could be waiting for you to message them, okay? But are you going to? Because with your energy up here anyway, would you do that? Depends on what the situation has been, I guess. It's different for everybody. I feel like the universe is saying to you, like, your own emotional trauma, and I don't mean that in any dark sense, but the anxiety that you could have felt for quite a while, the lonely times, the turmoil, it has its kind of day where it turns itself around again. And there's still a little bit of waiting to do. There's still a bit of work to do, perhaps. There's still a bit of something So you might not feel like you are quite at your point yet where you need to be, but you feel good anyway about it. The Hangman is the wounded healer, okay? So the wounded healer could be somebody in your life that you know that's felt wounded and they want to kind of make amends coming to you, but they're not making any action at the moment. Ten of Swords. Because some phases, guys, don't last forever. I'm not saying this isn't going to last forever. I mean, this is going to continue because it's a major energy. But it's kind of understanding that some things have its day. One door closes, another door opens. Maybe the waiting of what you're waiting for is just to see if something was going to continue. I think there's a level of acceptance coming in here that you maybe didn't have before. Accepting the way things are, accepting yourself, accepting just being, I guess, also. Just being in the moment. And that's hard sometimes, especially when you're naturally an overthinker and naturally kind of second guessing everyone and everything. But I feel you've put yourself on your own throne here. And this isn't from somebody else or a situation. You've done it yourself. The Hangman as a time frame could be February next year. So underneath the Sun and the Emperor, what is coming in? What is it with all these mages? Justice. Balance. You see? Having to close a door when one sunsets over there, the other rises over here. Exactly what this is. And then you get that beautiful balance coming in. And they're pretty similar, actually, these two characters in these cards. Massive differences, but very similar visually. The red is all about the power. The red is all about empowerment. And where is it for you? Where is your power going? Have you given it away and are you getting it all back? Because the universe wants to show you that sometimes you think you're in balance and sometimes you think you've got it all going on and but then you get one little tiny trigger and then everything goes out the window and then it's saying, well, you weren't that in balance before, okay? You have to get to this point first and accept about some phases going, some phases ending. Even if it's just a certain way of thinking that could be ending. It doesn't have to be a physical thing. And then the Justice comes in beautifully. Sometimes with this card, it's like justice will be done. It's a very karmic card. So if you've been treating people well, you'll get that back. If somebody has treated you less than, they'll get that back somehow. The Hangman would suggest that they're kind of hanging around waiting. But we'll see what's coming in anyway. I want to say to a lot of you that your mind is really on point, and it's getting the emotional and the logical in alignment with each other, okay? That, I feel, is the slight disalignment here. Once you get that cracked, then cooking gas. From an outside influence, underneath, you've got the Three of Swords. So this person, if we're going to talk about a person, they feel disappointed, so they're waiting around. Have they messaged you? Have you had a message from someone? And they kind of feel deflated about the whole situation. There's no movement on their part at the moment. They could have messaged. You could have sensed them in your energy. But this isn't a greatest of combinations. Maybe this person needs to learn a lot more about emotion. I'm going to say that whilst the Three of Swords is disappointing energy, when it comes in from an outside influence position, because of your energy is so strong, because you're all the majors, apart from the Ten of Swords, this isn't going to knock you sideways. This is not going to make you stay in bed all day because it's like you're so depressed. It's nothing like that. The energy of deflation It's coming from an external source, another person, not you. Sometimes that boat gets sailed. That ship sails. That ship sails, and there ain't no time for anything else. Because you've waited. You were waiting for this person or this situation longer than maybe what you should have done. This could also mean them waiting for you. Underneath the Ten of Swords, you got the Ace of Cups. What an amazing spread. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a new phase with your emotional self, okay? So you are going to be feeling differently. You might start to feel it now. You're going to feel so much more in control. You're going to feel so much more empowered. You're going to feel so much more understanding of yourself and not being so hard on yourself. And this leads to you feeling different, okay? You feeling empowered, just like everything I've just said, okay? But look at how interesting this is. So the endings of a phase here is literally directly above the new phase with regards to your emotional self. So a sense of peace is going to be coming into you. And I just feel like you're going to feel like your heart energy could just explode with just this beautiful new love energy. You could have a new love interest coming in, absolutely. But look at where you are going first. That's secondary. You have to be in a good place emotionally for yourself first before you can give or, you know, even receive. This character from an external situation, well, they're not looking too happy at the moment. As an overall clarifier, let's see what is coming up. So let's see, as an overall clarifier, what is coming up for my question is, well, wouldn't you know? High Priestess, a major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 majors. Now I love this card. I love this image because everything, all the higher self, the higher calling, the intuition, the knowing is all going into her third eye. She just knows. The High Priestess doesn't make any movement. She doesn't prove herself. She doesn't manipulate anything. She stays in her own program. Intuitively, stay in your power, and intuitively don't lower yourself for situation or person. And what I mean by that is accepting and go, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll do that. Or I'll make myself accessible. It's not advisable here. Some of you are really going self-employed. Keep with it, definitely, because there will be some bumps in the road if you are going self-employed, which is what the Hangman and the Three of Swords is. It won't seem like anything is happening for ages, and then you feel deflated, run down by that all. But the brand new phase coming in is a good sign. It's persistence, guys, is key here. You've got Tangerine, be spontaneous and have fun. Orange is actually one of the most spiritual colours you can get. That's why some monks dress in the orange robes, because it's the colour of enlightenment. And talking about enlightenment, we have the High Priestess here. So maybe enlightenment is the key word. Maybe that's the title of the video, because the sun energy, you're absorbing all that good prana, basically. You're absorbing all that good energy. And the Emperor is you being very much in control. It's an Aries energy. We've got Leo, Aries, Pisces and Libra as zodiacs, but don't worry too much if that isn't your zodiac sign. And what I am going to do as a little bonus is do an angel card and just see what is coming in. Perfect timing. So don't worry too much about the hows, whens, or whys, guys. Just know what is going to be coming in for you is going to be coming in at the right time. This could be in the form of people, situations, ideas, visions, maybe some meditation, ideas and meditation. Oh, Cupid's at the bottom there. Little cheeky heads up, perhaps, with what this is. When things seem down, trust there's a reason why for that. When things are up, which is where you are, there's a reason for that. But keep with that momentum. Keep with your own spirit. Anyway, that is your Sunday general tarot reading. I hope that resonated. And if not, that's cool, because I'll be doing another one on Tuesday. And what's going on? Well, to book in with me, just send me a private message. I offer half an hour or 1 hour. Other than that, guys, you take care. Have a beautiful Sunday. Enjoy the chilly air. I love it because it's like a cleansing. It's fresh. It's like a reset button. Blows away those cobwebs, isn't it? And I'm going to go off now and have another cup of tea. All right? See you in the next video. Bye-bye.